Okay, hello, welcome back. This is the opening to Bioshock 2, which, if you played it, I'm sure you've already seen it a few times. And I'm going to talk a little bit here about the reasons why I think Bioshock 2 wasn't quite as popular as it probably should have been. I'm going to be doing a video a little bit later on why Bioshock 2 is a superbly done sequel to a game. But this is going to address why it wasn't all that popular. And I think the reason why it wasn't as popular is the opening, what we're watching right now. And it goes to the same reason that Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, wasn't quite as popular or as given as much credit for being as good as it was amongst Star Trek fans as say, Star Trek II or Star Trek IV. And that's because they have these super intense moments. Both Bioshock 2 and Star Trek Search for Spock have these super intense moments that just that affect people, I think, on a subconscious level. Now, in video games, it's not often talked about, but when the character you're playing dies in video games, it is traumatic. It's nowhere near as traumatic as someone dying in real life, but you do something stupid and the character you're playing dies, that affects you. For better or for worse, that affects you. And as the game goes on, you get used to it, but pretty much every single game when you restart, you have some sort of reaction to it. Now, and yeah, you get used to it, like I said, but it does affect you, and it does on a subconscious level. Now, this game, the opening is brilliant. It's a really great opening, and it's necessary for the entire storyline to kind of really get you in there, and it brings you right into it. But I think it made a lot of people really uncomfortable. I mean, your character is dying through no fault of your own. You haven't done anything stupid. You haven't screwed up or mistaken the controls for one thing or another. You can't move him in the opening sequence. You have no control. You're out of control, as he is. And then it presents you with this moment that's coming up, which is, I would say, probably the second most traumatic first-person moment of all time. Bioshock's DLC Burial at Sea, Part 2, has the most traumatic one, I think, with the torture sequence. But with this one, being forced to kill yourself, that, I think affected a lot of people, and that's why it wasn't as popular as it was. Anyway, like and subscribe if you like it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.